Hey guys, I wanted to give you a quick tour of my studio when it's a mess, which I've never done before, but we're going to do a quick tour because I'm excited to show you some of my new projects that I've made with our new CHA product. So come on, let's take a peek. Just don't look too closely as you come in. It is a mess. You'll never see my desk like this again. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to show you this layout that I've created. It's got so many different pieces of new products that we've got that I wanted to show you. First of all, this is one of our new die cut and perforated papers. This is the die cut stencil sheet, and it looks like this. And of course, there's so many fun ways that you can use this. Can cut it up and just use individual letters and so many fun ways. I'm sure you're going to see some great things from our design team soon. But the way that I used it is I laid it on my page and I took a dabber with some of my Stick Candy Ranger ink. And I added that just to certain letters and highlighted it so you can kind of see that there. We're going to go over more details of this layout in particular and some of the techniques on it on later YouTube videos, but just wanted to kind of go over the product with you now, get you excited about it. So that's a stencil. We have some of our new tags. This is the mix here of the craft and the vintage versions of the new tags we've got. And if you go down here, this is one of our new clear stamps, the protractor, and I've used it as a border here. And then also we have new chipboard pieces, and these are our buttons. They're just plain buttons. I wanted to do those so that you could easily make your own pattern buttons out of any of the pattern paper. And this is our new Magpie collection paper that you see on here. And I'm going to show you while we're kind of over at this angle, some of those papers. We'll fan them out for you, but this is Magpie. And it reminds me a lot of a kind of a 50s kitchen. The colors that are in it, it's just a very subtle, playful line. There's a lot of potential for a lot of different themes here, but I love it, and I love getting to play with that. And let me show you this too while I'm over here. This is half a sheet of another one of our die cut and perforated papers. You'll see a lot of samples with this coming up as well, but this is what we call our stamp sheet. But you can see here again, it's perforated, and you can ink. They're all vintage. They all have this very plain vintage background so that you can ink it, and that's the idea, that you can make it any color that you want. So it's really kind of a mixed media base. But you can see there's just all kinds of fun that can be had with these new perforated papers. But we're going to come on back over here. And, I'll show you this real quick. This has been just this fun, I don't know, a fun project, I guess, that I've been doing. And I sat and made these last night for our booth. But I've been obsessed with feathers. And so I've been making these feathers. And I'm going to do a little tutorial as well on these soon. But they look just as pretty from the front, which is here, as they do from the back. And this is out of our new Wren collection. And nobody has seen this until this moment as well. This will be at show, available for order at show. It is our second ship for the spring. I'm going to fan that out and show you real quick. But this is Wren. And the base of this probably started with the blueprint. And we just sort of ran with that. And I added some colors to it, but kept it very neutral. Just some really great, this is one of my favorites, the wheat grass. But anyhow, this is the spring line. I wanted to show you that real quick. It's called Wren. And we're going to come back over again and just look at some of our new sort of mixed media bases. And one of the things that I'm really excited about, and I know there's been some buzz on the internet about, is the new chipboard easel. And what I want you to notice here is, in particular, that if you look at the detail coming up, this is what I love about it, is this is chalk. I use the chalk pencil that's included with the easel to sort of draw these like fern pieces that are coming up out of my book here. But I also stamped on the easel directly with paint. I used my Ranger paint. You can't use the ink on the chalkboard, but the paint works wonderfully. So I've done some permanent painting there as well. So I have some things I can change, erase and change as far as the chalk goes, and I've got that. This is actually one of my classes for 2012. You're going to, right now we've got it booked in France, and we're going to be at Version Scrap in France, in Paris in March, and we're also going to be at Donna Downey's studio in March teaching this class, and you can see more of that on my blog. But I've created this little book. I put one of our brads, it's our number brads, into the side of the frame itself with a photo turn, and that's what keeps my little book closed. And we're making pockets, and we've got a little feather. We're going to learn that in class. All kinds of little things stuck in pockets in there. But this is, again, this is my class, but I also wanted to show you the chalkboard easel and get you thinking about all the fun things that you can do with that. So I'm going to move this back real quick and show you another one of our new mixed media bases. And this is our mini cigar box, vintage cigar box. And you can see this is what it looks like, closed. And it's just so cute. It's so tiny. I love little things. But I've opened it up here and used it as a shadow box with our tart tins. And just kind of a little display. I'm going to give it to my mom. It says, remember me when I was 8. And it's my son Christian. And, of course, I've got the number 8, Brad, there. Here's one of our new Fiskars punches. One of my favorites, the Grandma's Doily. I love it. It's a reverse style punch, but there's so many fun things you can do with that. And you're going to be seeing some tutorials on that as well. So there is another one of our mixed media bases. And then finally, the last project I wanted to show you, you can see this cute little pocketbook that we've got here. And I'll show you a few of the details after Jared scanned it a little bit here. But this is another one of my classes actually for 2012 as well. I am teaching this in France as well, and at Donna Downey's. And you'll see more bookings coming up on my blog soon. But one of the fun things I wanted to show you, I've got all kinds of things. These are our new pockets, and our new tags are mixed in here. Of course, with some oldies but goodies, other products that we've got here. But one thing in particular I wanted to show you is the composition book. And this is one of our new clear stamps. And it's adorable. It comes with, the clear stamp comes with the front of the composition book, and it comes with the lined paper as well. And so I basically cut the stamps apart and did them so that they'd be separate, and I made this cute little composition book, and it just resides in one of the pockets of our tag album here. This is another thing we're going to talk about too in the future as far as a tutorial goes on how to make these little doily flower baubles, but I've got one hanging from the tag book here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I've had so much fun making stuff this week that I was just too excited to share it and had to do it today before we went to show. So I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.